Welcome everyone to another episode of my Manchester United career on FIFA 19. We start today's episode away at Vicarage Road against Watford. Our next two games in the Premier League are big after we drew 2-2 against Burnley in the previous episode, who are currently battling it out for top spot with us at the moment. We start here against Watford and then we're back at Old Trafford to take on West Ham United. I'm really looking forward to this. Can we get 6 points from these two games? Well, here comes Isaac's Success. Hoping to be successful today for Watford. He wasn't when we played them in the Carabao Cup. Success takes the free kick quickly. And it struck first time straight into the midsection of Shaw. We should be able to clear that. Dallo, no nonsense. Just hoofing it away. Seems to have worked out as well for United. What a ball that is over the top from Paul Pogba. Great vision to pick out that run of Jesse Lingard. No options at the moment. But Martial arrives late. The far post, and it's 1-0. Manchester United up and running here at Vicarage Road. The goal coming from Tony Martial. And, well, what an absolute blunder from Gomez. He did save it, but the ball just dribbles across the line. I think it had a bit of help with the post on the way in. Look at that, it just bounces in. Here is Lit for Manchester United. Paul Pogba now on the ball. Going to give that one to Eric Bay. Got to go back to go forwards. And this may have worked out beautifully for Manchester United. It has as well. It is 2-0 to Manchester United, and Paul Pogba deserves that. He's been nothing but brilliant so far today. 21 minutes in, and Manchester United are ripping Watford apart. That defending is absolutely criminal. Another good ball out wide here to Jesse Lingard. Great bit of skill from Lingard, who hits it on his left side. Gomez to it quick, saves, concedes the corner. But once again, it's Manchester United coming forwards, attacking and looking for even more goals in this game. Corner taken by Rashford. It's Martial. Not quite sure where the head was going, but it's fallen for Lindelof, that clearance, and it's Lit. Gives it to Tielemans. Hits it first time. It's 3-0. Wow. Where has this performance been in games against Spurs and that Manchester derby just a couple of weeks ago? We are in absolutely scintillating form here today. We seem untouchable. 3-0. Martial. Been a real problem for that Watford defence. Here is Tielemans again. Going to try it. And he almost got his second goal of the game. Success. Not having much success there, is he? Here is Luke Shaw. Oh, and that's a really poor ball to find Gray. And David De Gea saves. And Success not quick enough. And Shaw going to have to make it for that mistake, which could have cost us a goal. Which could have cost David De Gea that clean sheet. And Troy Deeney, very unfortunate not to grab a goal back for his team there at the near post on the volley. David De Gea in good form. Martial finds Paul Pogba. It's been an absolute masterclass from Paul Pogba today. That is a fantastic ball from Tielemans to find Marcus Rashford one-on-one with Gomez. There was only one outcome. Marcus Rashford grabs another goal for Manchester United. It's 4-0 here at Vicarage Road. Boos all around. And I'm sure Sir Elton John will want to be getting on that rocket and flying out of here as quick as possible. 3 changes. This doesn't happen very often for United. Martial, Shaw and Tielemans go off. Fossey, Mensah, Kramaric and Davis replace them. Well, Kramaric is going to take this free kick 30 yards out. It's not a goal scoring position, but you know what? Andre Kramaric, he's going to go for it. And Kramaric almost made it 5. Almost. The ball, it was dipping and it was swerving, but it's just past the target. Rashford finds Jesse Lingard. With a ball over the top, and that's filthy. Absolutely filth from Jesse Lingard. Crosses it in and it comes to nothing in the end. United having a good time here. 4-0 up against Watford, and now Pogba pulling out the tricks here. It's in for Rashford to make it 5. Keeper saves it. Kramaric can't get on the end of it. Dalot to take the throw. Pogba, beautifully done. Oh, what a ball. He's just showing off now. Lingard finds Fosu Mensah! Oh my words. Take a bow. It's 5 of the very best for Manchester United. And how about that assist from Paul Pogba over the top to find Lingard? And it's pinball stuff, isn't it? I don't think the ball touched the ground in that attack for Manchester United. And what a volley. Look at the swerve. Well, it's been a sensational game for Manchester United. Scintillating, sensational, superb United. 5-0. It's finished here at Vicarage Road. A fantastic result. Heading into our next game, it's a big one against West Ham United at Old Trafford. We need to go back home and perform for the home fans there after this result and performance. So there's the league table then. After 12 games played, Manchester United are top just by a point. Burnley still second. Spurs seem to be dropping away very slowly. They're picking up a few draws here and there and a few losses. Whereas Manchester City, after beating us in the derby, well, it's been the turning point for them. They've started to climb the table brilliantly. And look at Arsenal. They are rock bottom. 10 points from just 12 games. That's poor. Here we are then, we're back at Old Trafford. It's Manchester United against West Ham. Just the one change since that 5-0 win against Watford for Manchester United today. It's the returning Romelu Lukaku that is in for Anthony Martial. Lukaku, last season's top goal scorer for Manchester United, picked up a hat-trick in this fixture last season. More of the same, please. West Ham then, who currently find themselves in 12th, will be hoping for a decent result here today. This is the team they've gone with. It's Bonner and Diop as the two centre-halves. They've got Sanchez and Noble in a midfield of 2. Going forward, Santonio, Lanzini, Felipe Anderson and Arnautovic that starts up top. Lindelof for Manchester United. It's Tielemans that finds Paul Pogba. Gets a first shot away of the game and it's quickly saved by Adrian. Arnautovic, 2 against 3 here, and he's found Lanzini. And what a challenge that is from Eric Bailly. He keeps the ball alive as well. Shaw will take the throw for United then. Rashford back to Shaw. It's inviting from Luke Shaw, punched away by Adrian. It's fallen for Tielemans, and it's just over the goal. Not worrying Adrian. Sanchez and Arnautovic. Space for Noble. He strikes it, and the ball kept on rising. Tielemans to Pogba. It's been a deadly midfield duo, those two lately. Here is Pogba now. Can he beat Adrian this time? He can't. It's saved again. Shaw to Tielemans. Back to Lindelof. United trying to work their way out of this corner. That's poor. Antonio, great anticipation. Wins the ball back. And Arnautovic to Lanzini. It's 1-0. West Ham, a goal to the good here. 56 minutes on the clock. And Manchester United now have a lot of work to do. There is still plenty of time to get something from this though. But we made that too easy for them. Lukaku's return to the team is over for today. He's failed to have any impact, any say on the game. He just hasn't been at his best. Match sharpness at an all-time low. Probably a bit of rustiness in there as well. It's going to be a bit of a process trying to get him back to his very best. Here is Luke Shaw. Anthony Martial just peeling off to his left there. Finds Martial. First bit of action for him since coming on. Martial drags it back. Swings it in. Finds the head of Jesse Lingard. And Lingard gets the equaliser. It's 1-1. And how about that? Martial in fantastic form. And he's picking up where he left off. He comes on and gets stuck in. And has a big impact on the game. Helping United to that equaliser. Jesse Lingard though, doing all the work, just shaped his body and got just enough power behind the ball to beat Adrian. It's Pogba, another fantastic ball out wide to find Diogo Dalot. Dalot finds Lingard, already has his name on the score sheet. Here is Tielemans. Every time you just think he's going to do something special. Tielemans to Pogba. And Pogba going to find that run of Marcus Rashford. Onside. Rashford makes it 2-1. He was always going to score in the form that he's in. From that distance, one-on-one with the keeper. It was always a certain goal. United have turned this game around on its head, and they've done it in such fashion. That midfield of Pogba, Tielemans, absolute fire. Luke Shaw looking a bit tired again, so we're going to see this change. Off he goes to be replaced by Fosu-Mensah, who will play it right back, and Diogo Dalot will switch to left back. There's Noble. Finds Yarmolenko, and that's fallen for Felipe Anderson. One of the best chances West Ham have had in the second half. He had a wonderful chance there to get the equaliser at the far post. Corner for West Ham. 84 minutes gone. What a time it would be to score. And they almost did. How we've just got away with that, I don't know. Diop with the header. And it was Tielemans off the line. 9 times out of 10 that goes in with it being FIFA. But it goes off to Hayes' back. 3 minutes added on here then. Yuri Tielemans finds Pogba. Now wide for Jesse Lingard. It was Fosu-Mensah now. It's Tielemans. It's Pogba. It's 3. 2 goals in 2 games for Paul Pogba. He has been in fine form lately for Manchester United. That midfield duo has been absolutely deadly. I know I keep saying it. The creativity is world class. It's finished here then. Manchester United 3, West Ham 1. And after Lanzini scored that first goal, who would have thought we'd be walking away with the 3 points? We really do seem to have hit a turning point of the season. That 4-0 loss to Spurs a couple of weeks ago was a wake-up call. Now Manchester United seem to be hitting top gear. Joel Pereira is back from his 4 months out injured. Can't wait to get him in for some Carabao Cup or some FA Cup action later on. It's amazing what just one game can do in the Premier League at this stage of the season. We're still top, but we're now top by 4 points. Burnley lost their game on the weekend. You can see that Spurs have now dropped out of the top 4, only by a point though. Chelsea, Man City, they're still plugging away. It's still very tight, to be honest, in the top half of the table. And I'm hoping as we head into December we can make top spot our own. We do have some very good fixtures, very kind fixtures coming up. In the bottom half, Arsenal, they've now risen from 20th. They won their game against Bournemouth, which sees them rise to 15th. So, will we see a resurgence there? Champions League action at Old Trafford. Group stages, not too far away from finishing. And we do need a win here. If we beat Legia Warsaw, we are through to the knockout stages of the Champions League. That's where we need to be. It's where we need to find ourselves. And we need to put things right after what happened last season against Atletico Madrid. Here is the team lineup then for Manchester United. It's David De Gea that starts in between the posts. Victor Lindelof, Bailly and Chris Smalling make up the back 3. In midfield it's Pogba pairing up with Nemanja Matic. Valencia also starts, he takes the captain's armband, and it's that same front 3 that's in fine form at the moment. Martial, Rashford and Lingard. It's going to fall for Matic. He's probably hoping to hit that on his left side. Just didn't fall for him. Here is Pogba. Stuck a deflection. It's going to be a corner for United. Loads of space opening up here for Pasquato. For Legia Warsaw. Opening down the right side. They failed to find it, but they almost made it 1-0 there. Pasquato can't quite believe it. I did think the net was going to be rippling after that effort. Was struck beautifully. Here is Pogba. It's Rashford. Matic on his favourite left side. Hits it! And I thought the keeper had been beaten. It did look as though it kept on rising. But as you'll see in the replay here, it dips so quickly towards the end. Eric Bailly getting pulled out of position here. He's well out of position as it's allowed Legia Warsaw in. And De Gea call to action at the near post and saves. Bailly finds Pogba on his right side. Comfortable for the keeper. Been difficult to break down so far, Legia Warsaw. You can see how compact they are, how many men they've got back. Luke Shaw with a good ball into the box, and it's opened up for Marcus Rashford. He's done it again for Manchester United. What a time to score right before the half-time whistle. Marcus Rashford makes it look so effortless. Didn't really have to do much. Just stood within the 6-yard area. And what a delivery from Luke Shaw. Pasquato to Caraba. These two have caused United some real problems so far. And what a save that is from David De Gea. They're very unfortunate not to see that in. Luke Shaw finds Pogba. Space here for Matic on his left side as well. Lined up nicely. Keeper down to it quickly. Here's Valencia to Bailly. United pressing here. Valencia finds Pogba. It's in for Matic! And he's hit that as sweet as a nut. He's hit that sweet spot. It's 2-0 to Manchester United. Brilliantly set up. Pogba just knocks it down into the path of Matic. Hits it on the volley. Keeper well and truly beaten. There was no stopping that. This is just what United needed here tonight. Good clearance. Matic rising above everyone else. Martial, brilliant pass to find Rashford. Can Rashford keep hold of the ball? He can. So far so good here. He keeps on running. Finally turns back. Shaw finds Pogba. And Pogba... Oh! Well, United in dreamland here. That is brilliant. Worthy of the dab. It's 3-0. And for me that has to be one of the best goals of FIFA 19 from Paul Pogba. I know he scored that one against Newcastle last season, but that is just brilliant. Finessed. The keeper should really be saving that. It's very David Beckham-esque, isn't it? Gotta love the confidence of Pogba to hit it from there, to have the keeper beaten. What a performance it's been from United, and it could be 4 here with Rashford. He's round the keeper. Oh my word. How's he missed? Here's Lindelof. He's found McTominay. He's going to have a try. And he almost beat the keeper. Everyone in goal scoring mood here tonight. It should be 4 to United, really. This really was one of the finest performances so far of the season. A real professional job. The job has been done. 3-0, 3 points. And Manchester United have qualified now for the Champions League knockout stages. There's just one more game to be played, and it'll be in Paris. So here are the groups then, heading into the final game of the group stages. In Group A, Juve have really turned things around there. They are top by 2 points. Sporting Lisbon, Valencia and Basel will all battle it out for a place in the knockout stages. In Group B, well, Spurs, they're through. 5 wins out of 5, 15 points. Brilliant from them. In Group C, Atletico Madrid and Inter Milan are through to the knockout stages. No hope now for Leverkusen or PAOK. In Group D, we are level on points with PSG. What a game that's going to be when we travel to Paris to take them on. Who will win our group? Will it be PSG or will it be Manchester United? Finished 3-3 in the reverse fixture at Old Trafford earlier this season. In Group E, Lazio and Barcelona. Barca going to have to battle it out with Lyon for that knockout stage place. In Group F, Dortmund, Real Madrid. They are also through. Who will win that group though? Will it be Dortmund or will it be Madrid? Group G, Bayern Munich and Liverpool. They are through. No hope now for Benfica. They'll probably be playing in the Europa. And finally, in Group H, Man City are through. 5 wins out of 5. And Roma are also through. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.